I was very upset yesterday, as I think everyone knows. Maybe too upset, but I actually couldn't believe that this is happening, especially given that the Kurds are by far our most effective allies in trying to fight ISIS, by far. And these are people that we are literally leaving. Right now, there were messages sent to our troops where we're literally just abandoning them to be slaughtered.
Yes. Right.
Just abandoning them to be slaughtered, which sends a message to all of our allies globally that we're just going to abandon you if it's politically expedient. So I was actually shocked yesterday that so many people, and the list goes on, Ben Sasse, Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, Liz Cheney, Nikki Haley, everything went on. And I was actually watching Fox News. There are two Fox and Friends hosts that apparently think it's fine, and Rand Paul. That's all I got so far, which all things considered is pretty good.
Sean Hannity.
I don't watch Sean Hannity, so I didn't watch that. But I will say that what I watched...
What about Tucker?
But people are very... And I think it's because it has to do with supporting our troops, patriotism, and fighting terrorism.
And I
think these three tenets, no matter where you stand for conservatives, I mean, it is the cornerstone of what being a conservative means.
And you also don't leave people in the middle of the battle. You don't do that. You don't walk away from your allies, ever. You just don't do it. But you know what? This is a person who that's what he does. You know, if it's politically expedient for him, he will leave you out there, which is what he's done with several of his people.
But the point you made earlier, I think, is an extremely important and salient one, is that why? Because it's so bizarre. And Ivanka Trump tweeted in 2012, "Thank you, Prime Minister Erdogan, for joining us yesterday to celebrate the launch of, quote, Trump Towers in Istanbul." I don't know if you know, but Erdogan is a huge human rights violator,
but you know
among other things.
But they've known this. They've known this.
But you're going to abandon people who have strapped on and fought for freedom for a Trump Tower in Istanbul.
Well, that's the point. This is a guy who is not, this is a man who doesn't understand what these kids are going through over there. He can't possibly understand, or he would not have left them.
But
he will not have left them. This is the thing.
To be slaughtered.
To be slaughtered. You know, people, when people come on and they fight, and they say, we're going to fight with you, you can't walk away. We've done this before, and it never works well for us.
Never.
Ever.
But how can anyone trust us going forward?
Exactly.
To say, we're going to side with you, we're going to help you, and you're going to help us, but we're not going to tell you when we're going to pull out. It might just shock you.
But if you're somebody like Rand Paul, I really want to know how you're sleeping at night.
You can ask him this
Friday. Well, you can ask him on Friday.
I understand that you're you're a non-interventionist, I get it, but there's a difference between being a non-interventionist and leaving people who have been allies of America to be slaughtered. There's a huge difference, and apparently Rand Paul can't see that difference.
Well, he might want to read a little history.
Yes.
Read a little history. You know, imagine if we had done this to the English in World War II. Imagine if we had left them to just...
We almost did
abandon them.
And then we got smart.
You know,
well, I feel like he's already giving himself an out, though, because he did tweet, as I stated strongly before, and just to reiterate, if Turkey does anything that I, in my great and unmatched wisdom, consider to be off limits, I will totally destroy it.
He's really nuts. He's nuts.
But this one will stick.
We'll be
right back.